Yeah, it's Matthew again. Just going to do a weird update. I don't know if anyone can see anything. We are out of power here at the store. We've had some tornado warnings and stuff around. We've lost power because of that severe weather. Tornadoes got real close to us somewhere out on I-44, past the store. Lots of different rotations and stuff. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Thank goodness I had the Blind Shell phone I've reviewed a little bit of. It does have an FM radio in it, so I was able to get some weather, but it's just because it's using the headphones, and they're not very great that it comes with. It's hard to get a good signal consistently. I kept having to move around, and we were kind of gathered kind of in the middle of the store, kind of just observing things and doing whatever. Oh, yeah, it's no power, but we're just kind of hanging out. Hopefully it'll come back, but it's hard for anyone to shop or for me to really even do anything. I'm just on battery power on this thing. I would at least have something on me. I have to give it to Rick tomorrow to do something with. But yeah, we're fine here in Springfield, but I don't know. There's lots of other damage around. Got pretty close to the store, as I said. Willard Fairgrove, kind of right. I know there was some damage by the library center, that area. I'm sorry, which is station, I think, sorry. Library station, and I forget what the other business was, but don't know all the damage. Don't know, obviously, the strength of it. I'm sure they'll assess damage in the area. They'll see what's... There were multiple rotations of storms. I don't know much more than that. I was trying to hear. It's very difficult. The station that had good coverage is not as good a coverage anymore, so I was using... our talk station has a translator, and I was trying to get it on FM. The day I don't bring my good radio is when I need my good radio, because I probably could have gotten better signal. I just thought, my understanding was it was going to be later in the day, and I thought, I'd be home and it'd be fine. But I should have brought it. I didn't, but I had the Blind Shell at least to get some information. It took me a second to remember how it tunes. Actually, I just went to manual tuning, and I just put the frequency in. I find I don't have to have the point. I was winning 93.3. I didn't have to have the point. My radios I mainly use right now, that's how they work. You just put in like 933, and there's your on FM. It just goes right over there, and it's what this thing did when I hit enter. It went right to it. But this building is not great for signal. So if I was at any other building, I might have been okay. But it's got some radio blind spots, kind of like where you just don't get a good signal at all. So just kind of hanging out. Nothing for me to do really. Most of what I do is on the internet. So I did post to our Facebook group, just see what everybody did over the weekend. I couldn't think of what else to put. Now I'm just making this real quick. I probably should wrap it up, just battery wise, but I don't feel like telling the bus to come get me. I'm just going to hang here, I guess, and do I don't know what until the lights come back on. I don't know what else to do, but I don't know when he'll post this, but hopefully he'll put it up fairly soon. Hopefully, at least at some point. But there was severe weather and tornadoes, and then there'll be a bunch of rain later. I just thought it would all come in the afternoon. That's what I was thought. I mean, I know I left. There was a thunderstorm watch. My weather radio picked it up, and my phone did and stuff. But then did not anticipate it coming quite yet. I just was not quite ready. But thank goodness for an Android phone of the Blind Shell, I got FM radio on it, so that's one advantage to having that here. I haven't used it for a whole lot lately, but I do update it and check it and make sure it's working okay. Update the software, check for other notifications or if any new apps come along or app updates and stuff. But at least I had FM radio, so that's good. And I was able to get weather. Thank goodness, because I would have been lost. And I've And usually when tornado warnings have happened, I've been at home and they've been in the afternoon after I've left work here. I only worked 4 hours, and I just didn't know what to do because I'd never been here, and people weren't kind of doing much. And then they finally got everybody kind of to the front of the store, kind of like, and you could use the break rooms and the bathrooms maybe. But I don't know, it's just kind of crazy today. So, oh, I don't know. But I don't know if you can even see me or not, but at least you got me talking, so I guess I'll at least stop this and at least give it a name and not put it anywhere. And I'll give it to him tomorrow to put up, and I may probably will do something else too, but at least get something up. But we're okay here, just there's no power, and eventually it will come back on at some point. They'll fix it, but I feel bad for other businesses in the shopping center, like restaurants and other places that just don't have anything for people to do business very well. But hopefully they'll get things back up fairly soon. I hope. And we have people till 3, I think, but others may not. And especially if you're a restaurant, you're kind of screwed because your freezers aren't working and whatever, and you can't do much. Here I know we're trying to get some credit cards through, but I know mostly cash. But if you are going to shop at whenever this posts, but probably won't be a thing now, but they'll get it all working again. So, but I guess I'll stop this now, and just don't know when this will go up, but it's been an interesting morning so far. I'll just be hanging around for a while, it seems. I will see you guys in another video.